Are we on?
We are on.
We are on. I'm pumped today. For everybody listening, I'm pumped. Peyton, there's so much I need to talk about today.
Okay.
And there are a few things that are going to get me angry
Okay.
today. And there are a few things that are going to make me super happy.
Okay.
And we're going to run the gambit today. Today is going to be a classic Wesam's World episode filled with passion, lust,
Yes.
intensity,
Yes.
and love.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I get into it, we have to take care of some housework. We're not recording, are we?
No, we are.
We are. Okay,
I'm moving it.
I literally saw you grab it and you made a face that I was like, he's not recording.
That was my sneaky face. That was my
Okay.
pull this around and...
No worries. I respect that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Real quick, we're on YouTube. Subscribe to us there. We're also on Spotify, and we're also on iTunes. And if you got a second, follow us on those platforms, subscribe to us. And we also have an Instagram account that we're trying to build. And it would be much appreciated, and I would love you forever if you just give us a follow on there. Helps us get more sponsors so we can do more Wesam's World giveaways, which, by the way, did you see the pins we got?
No.
I posted the video. Oh, you're off Instagram,
I'm
aren't
off
you?
Instagram right now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You're a creep. So, we got pins from Chibi Village artist, Hannah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I got to show them to you. Or you can just go back on Instagram and see the video I
I'll
posted.
think about it.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll talk to you about that actually later in the show because I'm curious
Yes.
about that. Okay. So we got pins for Make Wesam Laugh, and the show is growing, and I'm very excited about that. This is so much fun for me to do, and so many people are having a blast listening to the show, and that's what makes me so happy, is the people's response to the show, that we can bring a little bit of happiness into people's lives, especially during these crazy times. Now, allow me to start on a good note. Spotify. To the people at Spotify out there right now, I want to say thank you so much for your customer service at Podcast Support. Not only did you solve our problem that we had 2 duplicates on Spotify, but you solved it in like a few hours. And no questions asked, you did it, and that was it. And I was like, thank you so much for your professionalism, for your quickness. And the message wasn't cold. I felt warmth through the email, and that's
Yeah.
hard to do. And I want to say thank you to Spotify. This might be the clip. This might be the clip to
just for Spot-
Spotify
you know-
because I want them to see it.
Yeah.
I want Spotify to know that Wesam's World appreciates Spotify for solving our issue so quickly and promptly. Now, we're not sponsored by Spotify. We don't have a Joe Rogan deal, okay? Yet. Am I working on it? Maybe.
Spotify.
That's the clip.
I will download Spotify just because of this.
And you should.
Yes.
You should. And there you go, Spotify, another user for you.
Boom.
You're welcome.
Sponsor us.
Now, we went from good news, okay? Good news?
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to go to bad news.
Yes.
And it's not so much bad news as it is make Wesam furious. That could be a new challenge.
That make Wesam furious.
And you could be in charge of that.
Yeah.
Show something to make me furious.
MWF.
Make Wesam furious. And something happened this last week that made me furious. Now, if you know me on Twitter or the social media, I don't really post negative things. I'm not about that. I'm not
Yeah.
about bashing people. I'm not about creating more negativity on the internet. I don't do that. There's enough out there. I'm all about positivity, realism, motivation, funny things, make you laugh. Let's have a good time.
But
But, Peyton, there was this post from Us Magazine, who, by the way, every time I see Us Magazine, I want to say US Magazine. And that's bad graphic design.
yeah.
So that's your first strike right there, Us Magazine. Bad graphic design, making me want to say US Magazine. Your second strike is what you are as an entity in the universe that we all exist in. I cannot stand gossip magazines. It couldn't be more pointless if they tried.
Right.
The resources and time needed to create those type of magazines,
Yeah.
oh man, it's kind of like cancer. Got it? That's strike 2 right there. Now, taking off my slippers for this because I need to get grounded. Strike 3 happened last week.
All right. Tell me about it.
You want to know what happened, Peyton?
Tell me about it, Wesam.
Let me tell you what happened. Us Magazine reached a new low. Okay?
Okay.
It's the morning. I wake up. I have a bad habit of getting on my phone right away, trying to break it. Open up Twitter to the news section because it's actually more the Twitter news, like Explore thing, is actually so quick. Like if something's happening recent, they'll pick it up quicker than anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I want to know what's going on here, there, real quick, and then I throw it away. Us Magazine tweet. First one up.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, I'm gonna pull up this devil, this demon post from Satan himself. Ready for this?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. I know we lost some of the momentum, but stay with me, people. Here we go. Us Weekly. Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston would have been celebrating their 20th wedding anniversary today.
Hell yeah.
What? I tweeted, who the fuck cares? We have everything that's going on in the world. Everything. We're on the edge of apocalypse. And somebody there. By the way, there was no author. There was no author for who wrote that article.
Oh, of course not.
No, because they're cowards. We're on the edge of the world ending.
Right.
Black Lives Movement. Pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Worst president in history, possibly. Worst leader in history. Where everything is going to shit. And somebody woke up and goes, you know, I think today was, oh my gosh, yes. Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt could have had their 20-year anniversary today. Well, they're turkeys. That's what they are. They're turkeys. A turkey posted this. You have turkeys working for you at Us Weekly. Oh my God. Who do you think you are? I want to know. I want to know, Peyton. And if you think I'm over-exaggerating, unfollow me. Block me. I don't want you in my life. Because if you're not this angry, something's wrong with you. Something is wrong with you. And if you look at that article and go, oh my God, and you actually read it, burn. Just burn. Just spontaneously combust. Bye. 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 My gosh, the feedback I got from that, thank God, was all positive. Like, right? After, everybody was like, I know. What kind of stupid article is this? So I didn't feel like a crazy person anymore. Now, I get it. We need escapism in the world that is today. But this, dude, if I want to meet this person, bring him on the show.
But there's no author.
But there's no author.
There's no author.
It could be a turkey.
That's
you know
right.
what? Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on, Peyton. I want to bring this turkey on the show and have Thanksgiving early.
Wow.
Man, I can't express to you for hours after that post. I kept bringing it up in my mind. Like, fucking Us Weekly with this bullshit.
Was
post.
that today?
No, it was later on. It was earlier this week.
It was earlier this week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Earlier last week, if you're listening to this.
Gotcha.
Man, oh man. was I upset. And guys, what are we doing? What are we thinking about? This could have been they're broken. First of all, none of your business. That's the first and the final thing that it should be the final thing. It's none of your business. Second, they've been broken up for years. They've seen multiple people in between. Mm-hmm. They have different lives now. Why do we still care about their relationship? Nobody cares about the relationship. And if you do, leave America. Leave America. Leave the earth. Leave the earth. Because we don't want you here. I don't want you here. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm fired up today. I'm fired
I love that you
up.
were looking to the sky for what are we doing?
What are we doing? What are we doing? Dude, if I was an angel in charge of like guarding that guy, I'd be like, oh, I'm done. Oh, no. Demons, everything, just attack him. Go. I don't care.
Us Magazine has been taken over by demons.
Dude, I'm like warm now. I'm warm. Yeah. I can't express to you how pointless that is. You couldn't get more pointless. And seriously, the resources needed to make that magazine, the time, the effort, and everything, we could have cured cancer, but they are the cancer. They're turning into cancer.
That's right.
Can I say something?
Yes. It's your show.
That's true. I don't know why I said, can I say something? Every time I see them, like when I was little, in the magazine, even when I was little, and we'd go in the supermarket and I see that and be like, why are people filming people's personal lives? Me as a kid thinking that.
Yeah. See, as a kid, I didn't care. I'd see that and I'd be like, huh. Britney Spears shaved her head. Why'd she do that? Crazy person.
Oh, by the way,
that was my head.
Michael Onochi, you know who he is? Stand-up comedian. You should know.
I should.
Yeah. Well, anyway, he has a great podcast that I've started listening to, and he did a whole segment on the whole Britney Spears conspiracy, and he put creepy music over it to make it sound like it's real, and it was the most hilarious thing ever. By the way, we're trying to get him on the show.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it'll be a lot of fun if he comes on.
The current Britney Spears conspiracy?
Yeah.
Happening? Okay.
And that whole thing is just like, I get people's concern, but at the end of the day, it's like, I think you guys are bored and you don't have any life goals if you're really focused on that. Honestly, if you're a busy guy, do you care about it would have been Jennifer Aniston's and Brad Pitt's 20th anniversary?
No.
No, you pay taxes, right?
I do.
Yeah. You don't care.
Right.
Yeah. So, man.
But with the Britney Spears thing, though.
What?
There definitely is something going on there. Shit. My mic stand said, nope, we're not talking about that. You're not going to defend Britney Spears. There's something going on in her life. She's not okay.
Probably not.
At all. Have you seen the TikTok of her walking back and forth?
Yeah, I think she's on some kind of medication.
It's something.
Yeah,
and her dad's a dick.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I not to mean that I don't wish her. I wish her ill will.
Right.
It's just none of my business, and I'm sorry. Like I don't have time.
Yeah.
I don't have the bandwidth to care about that.
But is Howie Mandel okay?
What? What?
Some people think Howie Mandel's kidnapped in his own house and his TikTok is a cry for help. Have you not seen that? Yeah. People think like ISIS has got Howie Mandel in his own house.
Again, if you think that, you're either a child or you don't pay taxes. So get a job or grow up. That's what I say to that. That's what I say.
But Howie...
How what?
We got to save Howie.
Howie's fine. Britney's fine.
Howie's fine. Britney, I don't know if Britney's fine.
Oh, my God.
But, well, no, because, no.
Convince me. You know what? No, she's fine. I'm going to say she's fine.
Okay.
Convince me, Peyton.
All right. Well, she's had, like, a terrible, like, upbringing. She's got in the music industry at a young age. And
sorry, I'm twitching right now.
You're twitching.
My eye is twitching.
Gotcha.
I'm so
She's
pumped
been
up.
abused by the music industry.
That's true. I know that part, yes.
And just, like, her breakdown and stuff. Like, now that I'm older, I see why she had this breakdown. No one would leave her the fuck alone. And it was just, ugh.
You know, you make a great point here,
Yeah.
Peyton.
Why would she not turn out that way in the end after all of that? I sympathize for her.
Dude, no, you're absolutely right. And the idea that someone, even as young as she was, could handle that much fame and notoriety.
Right.
That's insane. That's insane. And the people, obviously, the music industry or whoever was around her, there were probably some people who definitely took advantage of that.
Oh, yeah.
It happened to Justin Bieber. Of course. Taylor Swift, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
When you don't own the music that you created, what?
Yeah.
What? Bye. Hi, bye. Okay. Now we're going to get a little serious.
All right.
And I know I've mentioned on the show before. Let me start off by saying this. I have had a lot of female friends who have been sexually assaulted, roofied, etc. Horrible things.
Yeah.
Horrible things. And it makes me beyond angry. I can't even put it into words how it makes me feel. Even bringing it up right now, I feel rage inside of me. And I support fully the justice and the bravery. The bravery that women who get sexually assaulted and they speak up about it, I support them 100%. Because it takes so much courage to do that. And it's so painful for them. And it's painful for their loved ones to seeing their loved one go through it again.
Mm-hmm.
And justice, I hope, gets served to every single person who's ever been sexually assaulted. I'm a firm believer in karma, too. So if those people who did those horrible things don't get it right away, they will get it. And it's coming for them. Now, we don't live in a perfect world, obviously. And there are even more disgusting people out there, for whatever reason, want to join the bandwagon or want to join club because it feels good to join a community. At the very base level, any type of community. Oh, I want to join the red party. I want to join the blue party. It feels good to be part of a group and be against another group. It just does. That's pure human instinct. But the people who join the bandwagon of, not bandwagon, but the people who want to join the group of sexual assault victims who are like, oh, yes, I've been sexually assaulted. Some guy emailed me and asked if I wanted to grab a drink with him.
Mm-hmm.
That's not sexual assault. No. For the women, and there's only a small percentage of women out there and men who have done this, falsely accuse people of them being sexually assaulted.
Right.
Those people are the worst.
Yeah.
Now, the Chris D'Elia situation.
Mm-hmm.
It's confusing to me for this reason. When I first heard about it, I was upset because immediately when a woman says she's been sexually assaulted or inappropriate, something inappropriate, sexual misconduct, something, I'm like,
yeah.
Oh shit, I side with her immediately because I'm like, oh my gosh, no one would make, I want to help you. Let's get you justice.
Right.
And then when the information started coming out with the Chris D'Elia thing, I'm like, she showed the emails where she said she was 16, right?
Yeah.
Immediately I was like, oh my gosh, where's the rest of the emails? That's weird. Why didn't you post the rest of the thread? And then other stories like that where, yeah, he reached out to me when I was 18. Okay. All right. Oh, I had a weird sexual experience with him. He didn't rape me, but it was just weird. Well, what are you guys doing? That's not sexual assault. And then whenever Chris D'Elia's team released the extended emails, the rest of the chain, when he found out she was 16, he goes, ooh, sorry. Nope. I thought you were 18. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't look to comedians for my moral compass. If they want to hit on 18 or 19 or 20-year-old girls, that's on them.
Right.
I don't look for them for my moral compass. Am I against people who sexually assault or sexually victimize or use their power to coerce women and do that kind of stuff? Yes, I do. But he didn't sexually assault anybody. He hit on young girls, not underage, young women, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay. Legal age is 18, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Right.
Okay. That's not sexual assault. I read now. I think it was yesterday. I think I sent that article.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brian Callen. L.A. Times now. Not. Chris D'Elia's thing was on the whole Twitter thing.
Yeah.
This was L.A. Times, real journalist, real reporting. Seems like they were doing their research a lot.
Yeah.
The details from it, disturbing.
Yeah.
Actual rape. Not just, oh, he was inappropriately hitting on me or anything. No, she was saying no, and he sexually assaulted her. From what the accuser was saying. He's denied everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say this. We will never know the full story. 100% either way. We just won't, right?
Right.
It's impossible. But, man, the details and the 4 different women, and he has a kind of a reputation in the industry. Being a little bit of a, I don't want to say sleazebag, but, very sexual, very...
Yeah.
When the stuff I heard before, bordering on inappropriate. It was like the borderline where you're like, okay, maybe you don't want to hang around that guy too much. I met him. Very nice in person. I liked his podcast that he used to do with Brendan, the fighter and kid. But man, I'm leaning towards something that's just. It seems like he did do that.
Yeah.
What? Because, and also the way she told her story after it happened a couple times, like her story hasn't faltered. And the details, I don't know about you, my BS radar is pretty good.
Yeah.
Man, that's so fucked up. That is so fucked up. I'm disgusted. I'm hurt. I feel so bad for her that she has to relive this, and that she has I'm so, I don't know if proud of her is the right word, but like proud of her, she gets the courage to tell her story now.
Right.
And feel a little bit of vindication and a little bit of justice for what's happened to her.
Yeah.
By the way, her husband, she talked about it. She's like, when I told my husband about it, he was going to go over there and kill him.
Yeah.
And he even tweeted, Brian Callen raped my wife. This is the story. And like I was like, holy shit, this seems legit. Man. Not a fan. I cannot listen to the podcast the same way again.
Yeah.
As much as I was entertained by it and everything. Dude, what? You did, like, I could never do that to a girl.
Right.
Can you imagine, like, a girl's telling you no, and you, like, dude, I'm getting teary. I'm, like, crying thinking about it. Because it's so fucking heartbreaking, man. I've seen the girls. I've been with girls who've like, they've told me about their experiences, and you can see the pain and suffering in their eyes, and like, what the hell is wrong with you? Mm-hmm. Like not with the people who rape, not the women. Excuse me. Yeah. But like, oh my God, what the hell is wrong with the rapists who would do this? Like, what is? Sorry, I just needed to express that on the show because I know I've brought him up. I know I've brought the podcasts up. And they're really good friends too. Mm-hmm. And their whole bits that they would do together. It's fucked up, man.
Yep.
It's so messed up. I'm done. I just can't. Unless some new information comes out, you know what I mean? Like, I can't. That's, he's blocked off. And it's the kind of thing where he's denied it. All right. But I can't listen to it the same way.
Right.
Because it's not just like somebody going, oh, he was being a little touchy-feely with me whenever he was hitting on me at the bar.
Yeah.
Oh, did you like tell him to stop? No, well, yeah, but we went home together. And it's not like some like vague story like that. Mm-hmm. This is like. Anyway, I'm sorry. How much time do we have? I don't know.
If we could take a quick break.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, that'd be great. So when we be back, we'll be back to the fun stuff. I just needed to get that off my chest. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be right back. So we're going to talk about TikTok here in a second, but I appreciate you guys always listening. This show also helps me articulate my ideas and my thoughts on everything, and it's so important, I feel, to talk about them out loud. Otherwise, they stay in my head and they get a little crazy. So while I'm not perfect, and I totally accept that in terms of the way I express things, I'm trying to get better at articulating those things. So thank you, everybody, for always being so supportive and listening, and, yeah, just being part of the family of Wesam's World. I don't think TikTok is going to get canceled. You said it's not.
No, it's not. I forgot who she was. Somebody made a video that's like high up on TikTok, and it got sent to everybody's like inbox.
Yeah.
And it was just a thing of like, we're not going anywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wanted this company, a Chinese company, to sell their shares, I think, or something like. Some company wanted to sell their shares, and they were like, no. They're like, well, we're going to cancel it, so you're going to be forced to sell your shares to Microsoft. Mm-hmm. So they're selling it to Microsoft, I believe, and that will create a big competition between Microsoft, Facebook / Instagram, and what's the other one?
Twitter.
Twitter, yeah. Yeah, man, it's the war of the social media companies.
Yeah.
I feel like that's coming soon.
They all do different things, though. So
that's true.
That's just my 2 cents. I use them all except Twitter. Twitter's the only one I could never get into.
Twitter's hard. So may I ask you, what's the need for the social media break on Instagram?
It was taking a big chunk of my life. I wanted to see, because I would sit there for maybe like an hour just scrolling on Instagram.
Wow.
When I could be doing like other things. Yeah, I don't know why. Instagram was the one I would just use the most, and I would just scroll. I wouldn't stop. So
yeah,
just take a little break.
That's great.
Yeah. I wasn't posting anything in a while either. The only thing I have installed right now is Facebook, and that's just because family's on there.
Same. How's your YouTube channel going?
It's going good. Slight revival. Yeah. Got more video ideas I want to do. I just made one. Did I upload it a week ago? It will be like 2 weeks.
What's the channel called?
This comes out, it's Peyton. Payden. Payden.
Paydan. That's
Den.
Den. That's why I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
Whenever I went to Peyton Grufik.
That's there were some audition things uploaded there.
That's why whenever you told me it's up, I looked and I was like, I don't think it's up. And then I got busy and I totally forgot, and I embarrassingly never saw it.
No, you're good.
Oh, you have the POV of TikTok that.
Devin. Our boy Devin. Yeah, I did a video we talked about him earlier on the show. It was the POV King. And he is still rocking and rolling, man. Dude, he is. Gotta love him. Gotta love Devin. Gotta love him. Gotta.
Yeah. My gosh. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's good. You're staying busy doing that as well. And obviously you're working on the show. And
yeah.
Any auditions coming in? You doing good?
I had somebody reach out to me. I worked with them when I first moved to LA. They did a true crime series. And all I did was when they're talking about true crimes happen, and then they have those dramatic reenactments going on in the background while the people are talking about it. Then the man cut off all of her limbs and that kind of stuff. And then you got people in the background doing it. She reached out to me, and she was like, hey, do you remember? I was like, well, yes, of course. She's like, hey, I remembered your face, and I think you would be good for this thing. Send me your headshots. And I was like, oh, here you go. And we will see.
That's awesome.
So,
man.
yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's really exciting. That's great.
Yeah. And the true crime thing paid me $25. So here's to maybe another $25. It was 5 hours of work, though, so it's fun. I love it.
Yeah.
Never got to see it, though. I can't find it anywhere, but it did air.
Email her.
I know, yeah.
That's what I've always done with producers. Be like, hey, I worked on this project. I really need this for my reel. Is there any way you can hook me up?
Right.
They've always responded back quickly and promptly.
My grandparents saw it, though.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's got to be cool for them. Yeah. Yeah. It's always cool watching your family members watch you on television and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's so funny because I watch it and I'm looking at it just Oh, I remember that day. Or, yeah, it was a good day. And then they're watching it like, you're on TV.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Are you one of those people? Can you watch yourself?
Barely.
Barely? Just barely? Okay.
I was watching it with For the People.
Mm-hmm.
But other like guest spots and stuff, I'm like this. Like holding my breath. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, what was it like watching Good Girls? Did you?
It was better.
It was better?
Yeah, because
You said you really enjoyed your performance on Good Girls, though.
I did. It was one of the few times I really enjoyed it because of, I just really, that was one of the few times I was like, oh, cool, yeah. I was like
right.
Evolving and being more mature as a performer and artist and actor. I know sometimes I'm getting better at knowing, oh, cool, that's appropriate for the show. Cool. I could have done something different. It might have been better. It might have been worse.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm actually content with the way it came out, and it looks great. And all the other actors and the writers and the producers, the editors, everybody who's involved makes it look really good. So I'm like, cool. Plus, I got to do the splits during the show. Oh, it's airing in Brazil right now.
Oh, fun.
Oh, my gosh. In South America, too. Yeah. So many new followers.
Oh, nice.
And so many people complimenting me on the performance. And I'm like, oh, that's so sweet.
Very nice.
Yeah, and also a lot of spam messages, a lot of catfishing, a lot of nude photos being sent.
There you go.
And it's so funny. I told my brothers, I'm like, hey, FYI, I checked on some of these spam accounts, and they follow you guys too. So be careful. Don't be like, and they're like, dude, we know, and we've already gotten that same picture from that same spam account. I'm like, of course you did. Of course. And here's the thing. Can I say this?
Yes.
I don't know why I keep saying, can I say this?
It's your show.
It's my fucking show. Okay? I just like you, and that's why I say,
Right.
can I say this as a friendly,
Next time I'm going to
banter.
go, no, you cannot. No, you cannot.
When a girl sends a nude
Yeah.
on, Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they know this, if it's a real girl or if it's like catfishing.
Right.
You guys know that porn exists, right? I'm just making sure, because porn exists. And so if I want to see a naked woman, I could see her in any variation of that I want. But
It's true.
thanks for the naked. Sometimes I want to respond back and be like, ew. Or like, no, don't.
No, please stop.
Stop. I don't like this. Or just report them.
Yeah.
No.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Wait.
Wait.
What am I? Yeah, What am I supposed to do with this photo? It's kind of a silly thing to send nudes nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe back when like the internet was first like a thing, but nowadays it's just like, okay, boobs.
Bibs.
There were some idiot politicians out there. I forget which. They cut. By the way,
one?
what's his name? Recently contracted COVID from the Tulsa. From the Republican Tulsa, the Donald Trump thing.
Mm-hmm.
He contracted COVID from that and died.
Yeah.
And another senator, or I don't know, one of the politicians, contracted COVID. He's a Republican. And he blamed it on wearing the mask. He thinks the mask had something to do with it.
Good.
Wow.
Survival of the fittest.
That's quite the loyalty to your party,
Mhm.
sir. Instead of your country, instead of the people you're supposed to serve. Wow.
Yeah.
Astounding job. Astounding job. And then did you read that thing? I think I brought it up last time when they were wanting to do the Republican National Convention.
Yes, and they wouldn't be there.
They were like, "Oh, we're gonna Zoom people. We're gonna Zoom the politicians because it's not safe for them to be there.
Right.
But you guys can come."
All of you guys, you show up. Show your support.
What? What? If that doesn't raise any red flags for you,
Mm-hmm.
good luck existing. You wouldn't survive in the wild.
Yeah.
That's 100% sure. You wouldn't. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Because if that doesn't raise alarm bells for you, being out in the wild you're dead. You're dead. You're a dead person.
I watched such a fun video.
What'd you watch?
It was just this camera crew. They got on this bus full of like Trump supporters and just followed them for a day on their 300-mile journey to a Trump rally. And just like their conversations, like they weren't asking any questions. They weren't trying to like, I know you don't like this word, like trigger them in any way, try to get them to do anything like outrageous or anything. They were just there, just like experiencing it. Some interesting people.
Very
man.
interesting.
Very interesting people.
And I think it goes back to people like to be part of a group.
Right. And it's just like their big thing was like, oh, we have no hate. We do not hate.
Okay.
At all. Like there is not a hateful bone in our body. We just love our country.
You know what's the sad thing? I believe them.
Yeah.
They really don't. They think they're fighting for their country.
Right.
And that's the best way to trick people.
Right.
Make them believe they're fighting for a just cause.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think suicide bombers in ISIS do what they do? Here's a little information, some tidbit knowledge. They'll go to really poor people, like poor families. And these poor families are uneducated, ignorant. They'll tell them all about Islam and all about its, this, and this. And they'll say to them, they'll mix in truth with lies.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll say stuff like, did you know if your son performs jihad, kills himself, not only is he going to go to heaven, but we'll pay you guys to live a fruitful life. So if you're now, obviously, if somebody came up to you and said that, you'd be like, I'm going to choke you out and then call the police and bye.
Right.
You're living in Guantanamo Bay forever.
Yeah.
But put yourself in the shoes of somebody who's uneducated, they don't have not even half the information you have in your mind. They're poor. They only know physical labor, and somebody and a person who's a good talker speaks to them in that way.
Yeah.
Peyton, you'll be like, oh, why wouldn't I take this deal? Well, is it painful? No, you die right away. You won't even feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool, I'll do this. And then you think you're doing something good. And so when you do it, you're doing it with conviction.
Yeah.
So when you have a political party that's divisive on both sides, Democrats do to the Republicans as well.
Yeah.
They make it seem like this country is split into two people. Like we don't live in the same country. The whole purpose of the United States is for us to come together, despite our religious views, despite of our political views, to be able to have respectful and intelligent conversations and debate.
Right.
They do that on purpose. Anyway. Sad, man. Sad because we all want to feel part of something. We all want to feel part of a group. And people take advantage of that. And it's so stupid because at the end of the day, we're all going to die. You don't get to take the money you have in this life to your next life. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Sad, man. Sad, sad, sad. How are we on time?
Oh, got about 7 minutes.
Cool. I think we need a clock so I don't have to keep asking you.
Yeah. And we've talked about this.
We've talked about it.
We've had some. We used to have the clock.
Oh yeah,
in there.
Clock in there.
Yeah.
We don't record in there anymore.
Nope.
I like this setup. Do you like it?
Yeah.
I love it, man. It makes me feel more comfortable too. Like talking. I love that setup. Don't get me wrong. That setup is
Right.
great. But this one just, I don't know. It just feels like it's a living room.
I just wish it was prettier in there. That's all. I love the equipment
You know
in
what?
there.
Let's talk to Tom and see if we can like make it more colorful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just needs a nice coat of paint or something.
But it is neutral, which I also like. I'm also a
Yeah.
neutral type of Zen guy. So I'm split actually now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Really excited. Adobe's coming up with some new stuff in the future too. So
Hell
really
yeah.
excited. There's some cool new shows. We're actually going to see if we can get some of the other shows on here again soon.
Nice.
Being with COVID, it's kind of hard. We got,
Oh.
I'm going to announce this.
Okay.
Reno Wilson from Good Girls is coming on the show.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, Reno Wilson. And for those Brazilian fans who are listening, will love it. Yeah, man, I'm super stoked to have him on. He's a really cool guy. I'm actually going to take him and his wife have a yoga and cycling business that they're doing in the park now and via Zoom lessons. So next Saturday, I'm going to take one of the two of the classes back to back.
Okay.
There's a spin class and a yoga class.
What is a spin
On a
class?
bike.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really intense. You wanna
Gotcha.
come?
Yeah. What do I have to bring?
I don't know. I'll have to look all that stuff up.
It's like, do I have to own one of those like Peloton bike things or like?
I don't know. I think they set them up in the park,
Gotcha.
spread apart from each
Like
other.
little like social distancing things.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I think, but again, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, I have no clue, man. I'll have to check. I actually have to look all that stuff up.
Yeah. Never
Yeah.
heard of that. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. So I'm excited to do that and excited to have him on the show. I was trying to think. There was something else that was coming up this weekend. Oh, been playing Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
Leonard Wu plays one of the characters in there, Rizu. Oh, you're not playing the game, I realized.
No, I am playing.
Oh, yeah,
the game.
Rizu.
Who's
A straw
Leonard
hat
Wu though?
Ronin.
Yeah. I'm just not familiar with the.
Actor?
Is that his name?
Oh,
Leonard Wu.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. You weren't here. He was on the show, on my previous show.
Okay.
I think he was on this one before you came on.
Gotcha.
Let me look that up. I want to see if he wants to come back on the show, actually.
Yeah.
It'd be great to have him on and talk about Ghost of Tsushima. He's actually a really cool guy. Really
Yeah.
stand-up guy, too. Really cool guy. Really, really down-to-earth and skilled martial artist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The villain in that game is the coach from Glee, and like that's all I see.
Can you pull that picture
when
up for that?
Yeah. And so like I only watched season 1 of Glee, but like this guy, the main bad guy, I forget the actor's name, but he's the coach from Glee, and that's all I see when I'm there now. I'm like, you were the coach from Glee, and I'm supposed to be scared of you.
Interesting.
Like him?
Oh my gosh.
He
does a great job on the
No, he
video
does a
game.
great job.
Wow.
And then I remember he was also the coach in Glee, and it just makes me chuckle a little to myself.
Wow.
Yeah.
Super. Wow. Cool. I might play Mad Max Fury Road.
That's a
again.
good game.
I beat it before and gotten everything, but I might play it again after Ghost of Tsushima.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's so epic.
Yeah.
The graphics are incredible on it,
Yeah.
actually. They're exceptionally good, and the map is huge. Oh my
Yeah.
god. That's actually a really good game. I might play
It
that
is a
again.
really good game. I think it's one of the more underrated games. You know,
Yes.
it got really flown under the radar because it was like a movie tie-in game, except it's not. Just a movie happened to come out at the same time, and that's why they were like, "Hey, let's make it."
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It was, if you like Red Dead Redemption,
Mm-hmm.
Ghost of Tsushima, Assassin's Creed kind of stuff,
Yeah.
you'll definitely like this game.
Right.
Definitely. Lots of Easter eggs, lots of exploration. It has an atmosphere to it, which I love. And I know it's not possible, but have you beaten it?
No.
Okay. I always am like searching for new things, even though I know there won't be.
Yeah.
And that is the mark of a great game.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
That's really
playing
cool.
Spider-Man for the 4th time.
Never got into that, man.
Yeah.
Never got into it.
I just love it so much.
You'd be a good Spider-Man.
Thank you.
You would.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little old for it though. I could be adult Spider-Man now though.
No, you're not. You could still play it.
Yes.
You look young. You look
Yes.
very young.
Thank you.
How old are you?
23.
Oh, dude. You're going to, whenever you hit 30,
Yeah.
you're going to be like, oh, cool, now I can play 20-year-olds.
Now I can play. Yes.
You look very young on camera.
Thank you.
Yeah. You still play freshman college, late high school,
Mm-hmm.
easily.
Hell yeah.
It's actually a very good thing to have as an actor. And you've got a character look to you, which I think you'll definitely use to your advantage. I know. It's great.
That's what I do in my audition.
Fired. Yeah, man. Yeah, there's lots of good games. Can't wait. I signed up for the emails for the PS5 whenever it comes out, so I'm super stoked
Yeah.
about that. Really looking forward to those. Dude. And I'm gonna get it. And then my parents are doing good. They should be coming back soon.
coming back like here soon? Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're gonna visit. They're still in Scotland, and
Oh, I thought they came back.
no, man.
No, okay.
They couldn't.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So see them soon. Des Moines was so nice. Let's talk about Des Moines.
Okay. Can we do that after this break?
We certainly can.
Awesome.
We'll be back. Are we on?
We are on.
Dude, Two Bears, One Cave. You brought it up. Holy shit. Last week's episode was the one. They had a bit right at the end that made me laugh so hard in the car. It was, they were talking about trying to set up a meeting with Jennifer Aniston.
Okay.
Do you know, have you listened to it?
No, I've just seen this clip on my TikTok, and I read in the comments, it's from this podcast called Two Bears, One Cave.
Dude, so earlier in the show, Tom lied to Brett. Oh my God, Brett. That's a whole inside joke. Bert. He lied to Bert about meeting Jennifer Aniston. And it was the funniest bit ever. He was telling him, like, yeah, she answered the door, and she's like, hi, I'm Rachel from the show Friends. And she kept saying how, like, dude, it was just so funny. And Bert was like, oh my God, that's so weird. Finally told him it was a joke, whatever. So they were like, man, let's try to meet up with Jennifer Aniston or like have her on the show or whatever. And then, yeah, they told, are we allowed to play that or no?
Oh, we can play that.
Yeah, let's play it, because when I heard this on the podcast, I didn't laugh right away.
Oh my God.
I was laughing more when I
just that music. Here we go.
No, we go to her house. Okay, how about we can she bring a dude? For safety. No, that sends the wrong message. For safety. We understand that you might feel threatened in our presence. Can we come to your house? How's some people there?
Dude. Bert's laugh. This goes on. Okay, we can't play. Guys, you guys have to check it out. This goes on for maybe 5-8 minutes of pure laughter. I'm telling you, I started laughing hard after like 3 minutes of Bert laughing hard.
Oh my
And then I
God.
really thought about this scenario.
Yes.
Imagine you're really trying to set up a meeting with an A-list celebrity, a female. You're two dudes, and you go, yeah, you should bring some guys though for safety.
And they keep trying to say shit, and it's just digging it into a deeper hole. Like, we promise we won't hurt you.
Dude, that was such a great.
Oh my God.
That's one of my new favorite podcasts.
Is that the same guy who does the podcast with his wife? And there was that one guy named, oh shoot,
Yes.
what was his name?
Nadav.
Nadav.
Yes, Tom Segura. Tom Segura. Oh my God.
That was the funniest shit I've ever
Nadav
seen. Yeah.
on your mom's house,
Yeah.
dude. On Two Bears, One Cave, he tells him, in the middle of them doing the show, they ask him, so how you been, Nadav? And he's like, yeah, I've been good. Actually, I wanted to ask if I can get like a few days off because of COVID, and like I just need some time to think to myself. And Tom's like, yeah, sure, man, no worries. He's like, yeah, I just been, it's been really like overwhelming and everything that's going on in the world. And Tom's like, yeah, how about we do this after the show, not on air? That'd be great.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, sure, of course. And Bert's like, wait a minute, this isn't a bit? He decides
Yeah.
to take his few days off the next day.
Immediately.
Not tell anyone. Huh? They ripped him apart.
They did. They were so hard on him.
You see the memes that Nadav posted, like of like cartoons and like comics that people posted of Tom ripping off his ear and like torturing him because of what he did? Dude. By the way, you said, should I do this for the show or something
Right.
like that? And I just, we're not going to say it, but I was just like, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I was like, I swear to God, Peyton. Yeah. Man, it's a great thing. It's a great podcast they have. Tom Segura's really, really extremely talented. Hardworking. He's built a great empire as well. Bert's really funny. I like the two of them together. Yeah, man. Been trying to count my blessings lately. Oh yeah, Des Moines. We didn't talk about Des Moines. Coming back from Des Moines.
Yes.
Visiting my cousin.
Yes.
It was awesome, man. So last week's episode was with my cousin and really great friend, Mazin. And he's just such a cool guy. I have a lot of respect for him. He came from a really tough upbringing, and he made a man out of himself. He made a future for himself. And I'm so, so proud of him and everything he's done. And he's an inspiration. He really is. And, dude, we laugh all the time. There was a few times. Oh, dude, my stomach was killing me. We were watching 90 Day Fiancé at night. Me, him, and his wife, and William. Holy shit, that show.
That fucking show.
Oh, my
man.
God. I didn't realize what a train wreck some of those people are.
Oh, yeah. Because they're on 90 Day Fiancé trying to find love. If you're on 90 Day Fiancé trying to find love, I'm sorry. It's not going to happen.
No.
It's...
No. Dude, sorry, there's sketchy
Somebody
people outside.
creeping?
Yeah. Not inside, but outside. Dude, what?
Yeah.
What? Anyway, yeah, just had a great time with him in Des Moines. Got to feel grass underneath my feet. Got to pet a horse every now and then. They had a small little Australian Shepherd, which was so cute, a little puppy. She was
Nice.
adorable. She was going crazy around me.
Yes.
It was nice to be in a place where we went axe throwing too, which was pretty cool.
Oh, dude. Always wanted to go. Yeah.
Yeah, it's more technique than you realize.
Oh, no. I realized.
Okay.
There's a place in Tulsa, and this just sounded like a bad idea. And I had a couple people want to do it for like the bachelor party. It never got arranged. It is a axe throwing bar. So
Yeah,
you axe
that's what I went
throw.
to.
Why these two things should not be together?
No hard liquor, but you can drink.
No hard liquor.
Yeah.
And okay, I'm just imagining drunk people with axes. Okay, I didn't know that. I just
Yeah.
hear axe throwing bar, and I'm like, someone's going to die.
No, I really enjoyed it. Let me try to think of the name of the place in Des Moines we went real quick.
Okay.
What I liked about it was the fact, hold on, archive. They teach you a lot. While I'm looking this up, can you actually remind people where they can follow us on Instagram and Twitter?
Yeah, you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at WeSams_world. Why do we have the underscore in there? Did someone take I don't know who you are that took Sam's World, or why you think you deserve Sam's World, but if you can let us have that, because you obviously ain't doing anything with it.
I know. Don't get me started.
But-
Don't get me started. Ironside Axe Club
Ironside Axe
in
Club.
Des Moines. It was so much fun. They actually teach you. They give you a little training session, and they show you the proper technique, and they show you the proper safety protocol. Super safe.
Is that like overhead kind of work? Yeah.
Yeah. It's proper footwork. We were all hitting it by the end of it.
Nice.
Not by the end of it. Actually, just a few throws. We were all making it happen.
Nice.
And then they teach you one-handed, and
Ooh.
you get an hour, and it's a lot of fun, man. You just you're there having a good time, and no complaints.
Have you seen Jason Momoa do axe throwing? Oh, he is like a
Really good.
axe thrower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's nice is he has good size too, which helps because you just need some. When you do it, you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. What else did we do? We went fishing, which by the way, me and the guys, we're deciding I'm going to rent a boat, get some fishing rods. We're going to go fish in the ocean sometime.
Talked
next
about
month.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're doing it. Are you down?
Yo, hell yeah.
Okay, cool.
Love fishing.
If you guys want to bring your own fishing rods, or if you just want to not fish and just hang out, cool. I'm buying like legit equipment for myself.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, and we're going to drive out there, catch a few fish, maybe let them go. Maybe catch them.
Maybe let them go.
Maybe let them go.
Maybe.
The thing is, I don't want to like fucking have a chore to do after I catch the fish either.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Excuse me. I just want to kind of.
Right. I usually
Let it
let
go.
them go because I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to freaking do with it.
Yeah, I'm
Later.
not.
I don't know how to cook a freshly caught fish.
You need right. You need You need like knives. You need like we're gonna put the like. I don't want that.
Right.
I just want the fishing part.
Right.
That's all.
I just want to catch you.
Yeah. So we're gonna do that, which I really got into. Dude, being in nature was so refreshing for me.
Mm-hmm. Is it cold there?
In wintertime? Oh yeah.
I don't know. The name Des Moines. Is that how you say it?
Des Moines.
It sounds like it'd be a cold place.
In wintertime, it is.
Okay.
It was very warm when we went, hot and humid.
Gotcha.
But it's like any place in the Midwest. It's hot in the summertime, cold in the winter. The air was so fresh. We went to rivers. We went hiking. It was a beautiful place, actually. Very beautiful place. Smaller than Tulsa, like half the size of Tulsa.
I know me and your brother really like hammered this in, but my God, you've never been to Colorado?
No.
Oh my gosh.
You said I would like it.
I know you hate hearing this, but like that is your place. Like you would have so much fun there.
That's what people say, but I'm like, I
just
might go.
Gotta go.
But the thing is, like right now, if I go,
Oh
I
yeah,
can't
don't
do
go
anything.
now. Yeah.
Like I want to go explore the city, like with Denver, or go outside of Denver.
I'm not crazy about Denver. We go to a place called, I believe it's called Silverthorne.
Okay.
And it's just nothing but like mountains. There's river to go whitewater rafting down. The place we stay in, there's no AC in the place because it's always like chilly outside. You don't even need air conditioning.
You're that high up
in the place.
Wow.
Yeah. The first time I was in Colorado, I woke up. The sun, like the window, the sun's just blaring in my eyes. I was like, oh my God, it must be like 10, 11. Look at my phone. It's 5 a.m. And I'm just like, this shouldn't be a fucking thing. I angrily get up, I close the blinds, and I crawl back in bed. Oh, man.
There is nothing more. I know it's if you're not used to it, that's fine. But I'm the type of person, I want to wake up right before dawn.
Yeah.
And I want to be comfortably waking up. If I want to sleep in, I just want to sleep in right when it's getting early.
Right.
And I'm like, or like light. Light. That way I feel like,
Yeah.
cool. I'm waking up with the sun.
Yeah.
I feel good. It's early.
It would have been great if it was in that circumstance, but we just did like a 10-hour drive. We showed up late at night. We went to bed. I get 4 hours of sleep, and then the sun's in my eye.
Oh my gosh.
At 5 a.m. I'm like, the fuck is this shit? And I got so mad at Colorado, but then I loved Colorado.
My gosh. Yeah, man. I hope to go soon. I'm hoping by the end of the year, beginning of next year, we get the vaccine.
Yes.
And it's safe. And everything can go back to normal.
Yep.
And I hope that we have better leadership on all fronts, not just on the federal level, because I can't roll my eyes hard enough right now. It's sad, man. It's sad when people are selfish and they don't fight for what's right and fight for other people when they have the opportunity to do so.
Right.
A lot of people get hurt. Systematically keep a group of people down just so you can live more comfortably. Weak person.
That's what leadership's all about right there. That's it.
What?
That's what leadership's all about. Personal gain.
Oh. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
What's he on about over there? Is he that he Templar?
You Templar? You Templar.
Mm-hmm.
You Templar.
You know me.
Yeah, so next week I'm going to do Make Wesam Laugh Challenge.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I'm thinking about this Make Wesam Furious Challenge, too.
MWF? That stands for something else, too. And I forget what it stands for. And
Watch
it might be something
sexual.
bad.
Yeah, I feel like it's something sexual, and we're just like, shit.
I'm Googling it real quick. MWF. Married white female. All right. That's
definitely sexual. That's definitely on some weird porn site. Okay, well, we're done.
We go. We're not calling it
breathing
that.
it. Yeah, we're not breathing it. Just Make Wesam Furious Challenge.
Yeah.
How are we on time?
We need to do about like 10 more minutes.
Okay, we can do that.
Oh, yeah.
I just got a busy day ahead of me.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, that's why. It's been good, though. So far, we'll see how this coming week comes out. I did some self-tapes, which ended up pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, my dad does this thing where he'll send 50 photos.
Of what?
Just him in Scotland.
Just him? Like selfies?
Not selfies, just him out in nature and stuff. And Something flew up my nose. And then we have this on-running joke where I go, thanks for the pictures, Dad. They look great. William's not receiving them for some reason. Can you resend them to him in a separate message?
Yeah.
And he'll do it. And William gets double the photos. And it's so great. And yesterday, Dana was like, so today I was trying to download an app, but it couldn't because there wasn't any space on my phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the photos my dad's been sending. I'm like, that is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. I love you, Dad.
That's
Just sends 50
That's
photos.
what dads are for.
Yeah, dads and moms.
Mm-hmm.
My mom is obsessed with her hair getting silver, so she's been bugging me about it. I'm like, okay, we got it. Like every time I talk with her, she wants to make her hair all silver. I'm like, cool.
Gotcha. Oh, she wants it all silver.
Yes.
Okay.
She likes the Meryl Streep look.
Gotcha. I didn't know if it was like, oh, I'm gotta dye it, like that kind of stuff. No. All right. Embracing it.
Yeah, she's embracing it.
Okay.
My
very
dad,
good.
on the other hand, and he's going to kill me for saying this, has natural black hair still
Very good.
into his late 60s.
That's right.
Yet I have a bunch of gray hair.
That's what happens when. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. I'm trying to get my dad just to shave his head. He'll never do it.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, Dad, just shave your head. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Maybe in 10 more years.
Gotcha.
Maybe he'll shave in 10 more years.
Like completely bald or
Yeah,
like.
he should go completely bald.
Okay.
I don't. He shouldn't.
That's a look.
That's an old man look.
Okay.
Old man look. I don't need hair anymore.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. You'd look good with a bald head. You'd look.
Oh, I
so,
would?
Yeah, you'd look so charactery.
That'd make me stand out.
Oh,
My
yeah.
big ass glasses.
You think your wife would like
My
it?
bit. Oh, hell no. Dude, she'd kill me. Oh, man. No. No.
You should do it.
You have a look of like you're plotting to somehow shave my head, like without me knowing.
If we get to 1 million subscribers, would you do it?
Yeah. There it is. If we get 1 million subscribers on YouTube by 2022,
All right.
I will shave my head.
Really?
Yeah.
Here's the thing that makes me want to stop doing that. I don't
Yeah.
want to ruin your acting stuff because that's so important to acting.
I won't need acting after that.
All right, 2022. 1 million?
That's
All right.
there it is.
1 million subscribers.
1 million subscribers. Shave my head. I'll do it.
All right.
I'll do it.
I hope we've been taking notes of what we've been talking about during this podcast because
I have. I've taken a couple.
Okay, good.
That's
Because I realized like we went hard today.
yeah. We did all the emotions.
Yeah, it was an intense podcast. I have
Yeah.
to pee again so bad.
My
So,
goodness.
do
How
you-
many of those have you had?
Just 1.5.
Just 1.5?
and I have
Oh,
had
man.
other drinks.
Oh,
And stuff like that, yeah. What do you got planned for the coming week? Anything?
We'll work on a YouTube video.
Nice.
I got a TikTok I want to do, but yeah,
Well, hit me up if you need help
for sure.
because I'm around. I'm just
Always.
playing Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, there's a game coming out on the 4th. So excited for. Comes with PS Plus for free. It's called Fall Guys, and I have never been so excited for the stupidest looking game
Oh wow.
I have ever seen. So it's 60 people, all right? Online multiplayer, all right? And you compete in these like Wipeout style, like those crazy Japanese like game show, like
Gosh, yes.
obstacle course, like competitions. And it's got like ragdoll physics, and like, you know what I'm talking about? Like those things. And you start with 60 people and you try to race to like the finish line going through like this crazy obstacle
Wow.
course. The first 45 people that make it there, they qualify for the next round. The 15 other people get eliminated.
Wow.
And then from that 45, you play another mini game, goes down to 30. From that 30, it goes down to 20. From that 20, it goes down to 12. And then there's only one winner in the end.
I love it.
And it's just these stupid little mini games, but it looks so fun, so ridiculous.
Wow.
And it's free that I'm just, so pumped for it.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I'm stoked for you.
Uh-huh. Not going to be able to get on the 4th. Don't talk to me.
All right, I won't talk to you on the phone.
You're not going to get a hold of me.
All right, I won't. Watch me. You know what? Now I'm just gonna keep calling.
Now
you
you're just going to keep calling me on the 4th. Hey, what you up to?
I've been playing more Fortnite. and I was playing a solo battle royale, and I had 11 kills. On my own,
Nice.
which for me was like a huge number.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm the kind of player when I got those kills, I played it more strategically.
Okay.
I feel more comfortable if I'm in a house,
Yeah.
and I kept getting in positions where if somebody came around the corner, I would just light them up,
Right.
and I liked playing like that.
Yeah.
Honestly. And there was like little sneaky ways of playing because I'm not like technically good,
Mm-hmm.
but
How's your building?
getting better.
Mm-hmm.
I can build a wall around me pretty quick now, so at least.
You do the
Get my
wall,
bricks.
platform, staircase kind of thing?
No, I don't even know how to do the wall platform. Oh, I can do that. Yeah.
You can? Yeah. That's the only thing I know how to do is make a wall and then make like the little slant going up so I can peek over. That's it.
Dude,
That's all I can make.
I saw one dude build a tower
Oh, yeah.
in maybe in like 3 seconds, if
Oh,
that.
yeah.
And I was like, "Hey, how'd you do that?
Yeah.
You're playing on the keyboard and you're just."
It's a joke that like Fortnite players, like as soon as they see a threat, it's just tower in 3 seconds. Like fuck. Okay, I'm safe. Like they hate conflict. Like it's just I gotta build my tower. Gotta go.
Dude, it was just like, okay, man.
It's like, hey, come fight me.
Right.
You know?
That's why I like being in the house and stuff like that.
Right. That's why I like Apex. You can't run and hide from me. You try to run, I shoot you in the ass.
Yeah.
Literally.
Oh, I saw Apex. Some gameplay. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this looks cool.
It's
This looks
really cool.
Yeah. I could see why you were telling me I should play Apex.
Yes.
Yeah, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it.
Because the only time I die in Fortnite is because they build better than me, and then I'm trying to find them in their structure, and suddenly they're behind me somehow. How did they get there? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. All right, man. I think that's good, right?
Yeah?
All right. Well, play us out. Thank you to Adobe Radio, Nice Guy Digital, Peyton, Alexandra, all of our listeners. Make sure you subscribe to us on Spotify, YouTube, and iTunes, and also follow us on Instagram. It goes a long way, and Twitter as well. Thank you to everything. Yeah. Always remember to listen, think, and then talk. Bye.